Hello, soul loves. It's time to dive into the energy of the week and what will it bring us? What is the magic? What is the energy and how will it affect you and the collective? So, we've got some crazy transits going on this week. Today is the 26th and Mars, Venus and Mars is in Leo, and it's squaring Uranus in Taurus. It started yesterday on the 25th, and we're going to have these squares um, 3 different times that will be coming up within this week and in July and August also. So, we're going to talk a little bit about that and what this energy is, and we're going to dive into the whole week and then all signs at the end of it of what house it'll be in for you and how it will affect you. Okay, so it's astrology is all about potential and all of the energies that are there for us. And so when we have Uranus and Taurus. And I have a whole video on Uranus and Taurus and what that is for you and how it affects you because we've been in that energy and we're going to be in that energy for, quite some time. So, to like 26 or something. Okay. So go back and watch that and what houses that this is specific for you. So we have this energy of, it's like time to brace yourself. And it's also time to show your energy, all of the inner suppressed energy that you've held back of who you really are and how you want to express it in the world. And sometimes it explodes into outlandish styles and, you know, tattoos and things like that with Uranus and Taurus. It could be a booming business for tattoo artists right now if that happens to be one of your creative outlets because it's that Taurus is about sustainability. How is this going to manifest for me and how will it sustain me and how long will it last? It's not a flash in the thing, but then Uranus is a flash in the bucket. And then with it in this square to Mars and Venus, we could express ourselves in some explosive ways, especially today, because today is Monday and it's when the energies are really hitting head on. So there could be explosions around you. There could be so expect some chaos, expect some confusion, and the general feeling of what the fuck just happened. Or maybe, excuse me for my language, but that's what it is, or what the heck just happened. Okay. So it's a moment that when you think, everything is lovely, your hair, your makeup, everything's on par, and all of a sudden there's some kind of unexpected energy that comes through that knocks you totally off. It could be, I don't know, the dog jumps up in your lap and the puppy pees on you. Who knows? It could be anything that could feel like who peed in my Wheaties today, that kind of energy. So if it happens to you, breathe and know that this time will pass and that it's an opportunity to show us the dynamics of the energy that's within us. And it's the clash of the titans. It's the clash of that Mars and Venus are together right now. Okay. And they're in Leo with this fly your freak flag energy. So it could come up in relationships and business as it squares this, bringing this unexpected twist and turns. And so the egos may clash during this time period. So, yeah, stay adaptable with the egos when this comes up and think before you react. How can you turn this into something different? Use the energy to tackle any financial decisions that could be coming up. Yeah, stay adaptable because there could be things like in relationships. It could be if you're in relationships, but it's going to be all of it's about you. Okay. Even if you think it's the other, that this person made me feel this or this situation made me feel this. Well, the truth is, honey, nobody can make you feel anything. All your feelings are within you. And so it's the unresolved energies of the conflict within you and whatever trauma, drama, or the times that you suppressed your energy and couldn't be the truth of who you are and felt like that you had to suppress something within you. That opposition of that energy is going to come up right now. So if you're feeling that energy, it's something within yourself that's begging for opportunity to be healed. And right when you think that you have it, it's like that inner child that nobody paid attention to them, and they tried to express their own boundaries. And what this energy was, it's like you're going to have flashes of sudden insight with that. And right when you think that it's already settled, then just like that, Uranus is going to go, ooh, let's put a little bit more light on this and see what happens. See what the energy is that comes out of this. Okay. So with this, the 5 things that you need to know about this energy. 6 things. I think I got 6 here. So with the transit of the Uranus in Taurus, squaring the Mars in Venus in Leo, it's going to bring that powerful dynamic energy to the collective. And there's some other planetary influences that are going on this week. So it could bring up a sense of the rebellion. It could bring up excitement. It could bring up the desire for individuality. And so we're going to explore deeper into that with these 6 things that you need to know. So this is the energy that it can bring to the collective, unleashing unconventional energy with the Uranus in Taurus and it's squaring Mars and Venus. It can bring an unexpected surge of unconventional energy. And the square aspect, and it's not really, when you look at it on the chart, it's really an angle. It's like this. So we're like my Mars and Leo's in my 10th house right now, and my Taurus is in my 7th house. So it's that kind of angle. Like if your 10th is here and your 7th is here, it makes an angle like that. So that's the houses that it's going to affect you. Now, I didn't go through and do all of that since it's like this flash in the pan energy, but I did go through and do all the signs of this week and the overall energy for the week for you. Okay. But you can look that up yourself. You can look up to see where those 2 main houses are and the themes of those houses and how that's going to, what the theme that will really be up in your life and where the imbalance is, so you know how to work on the balance. Okay. So, the square, what was I talking about? I went off on a teaching tangent there. Oh, the square is going to intensifies the tension between these planets, and it's leading to a sense of restlessness and the need for self-expression. And the collective may feel inspired to break free from outdated norms and embrace their unique identities. So this creative, fiery expression with the Mars in the Leo, this is number 2. Okay, that was number 1. This is number 2. So it's bringing this creative, fiery expression, and the Mars and Venus in the Leo add the fiery passion that touch the energy mix. And this combination encourages the collective to boldly express themselves creatively, seeking attention and admiration. So the square aspect challenges the traditions of the models, okay, and the modes of expression, pushing the individual to find innovative ways to showcase their talents and their desires. That's where your tattoo comes in at, okay? Spontaneous, number 3. There's a spontaneous energy and impulsive actions that could come up in this. The influence of the Uranus in Taurus brings a taste for spontaneous, impulsive energies, to be spontaneous with your energy and impulsive actions. The collective may experience sudden bursts of inspiration, of the urge to shake up their routines. So this can lead to exciting breakthroughs, but it also calls for caution as the impulsive decisions may have unforeseen consequences. Okay, so you are part of the collective. So this is how this is affecting you and everybody around you. So if this is coming up during this time period, then that's what it is that you're watching with this. Okay. So number 4 is awakening to personal freedom. The square aspect between Uranus and Mars stirs the collective awakening and the importance of personal freedom. Individuals may question society and the structures of society. So these individuals may be people in your home, it's like the world that you live in. And they could be in, your workplace. It could be you in your workplace that all of a sudden you're like, I ain't buying this anymore. Okay. So it's going, it's a there's a vision of clarity that's coming in, and the expectations and seeking autonomy and this self determination, and this transit invites exploration. I can't say that today. To explore new possibilities and to redefine personal values and desires. Okay. Number 5, challenging relationship dynamics. This square between Uranus, Mars, and Venus can bring some challenging relationship dynamics, disruptions to establishments, patterns. That's pretty much the same thing. Conflicts may arise as individuals assert their need for independence. Oh, God, if you have any teenagers in your house, I bless you. And the self expression. However, the transit also provides an opportunity for growth and authentic connection as relationships are tested and transformed. It's an opportunity to transform any of this unresolved energy within yourself. Okay, number 6. 6. I did 10. It's 6. This is the last one. Embracing change and innovation. Uranus is known as the planet of change and innovation. And with the square aspect to Mars and Venus, it amplifies this energy. The collective is encouraged to embrace the change, the experiment with new ideas, and to challenge the conventional wisdom. And this period will foster the spirit of progression, potential for groundbreaking advancements in various fields. That could be your field. You could be the one that brings that. So, conclusion is this transit is squaring Mars, ushers in the era of dynamic, unconventional energy for the collective. And this combination inspires individuals, creativity, the desire for personal freedom, while bringing some challenges to relationship dynamics. It's also presents the opportunity for growth, transformation, and the emergence of new possibilities by embracing the change and staying open. That's how you do it, people. You embrace the change and you stay open to the innovative ideas, the downloads that are coming into you, and the approaches that are coming into you during this time. And if the collective can harness this energy, then it can foster personal and societal growth. So you, as the collective, that's what you can do with that. That's what you can do. So the good news is, as the week progresses, there's good news as it progresses because the tides start to shift in their favor. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are going to bring a sense of clarity and insight. And it's like the universe is rewarding us for our hard work, our discipline, and setting those much needed boundaries. Much needed boundaries. So take a moment, bask in the be satisfied, bask in what that feels like. what it feels like of a job well done, and that you've gathered some serious wisdom and experience, and now it's time to be in the flow. And speaking of flow and emotions, we'll be running high this week. Okay. So with the sun, also the sun, this is the other transit we got going on. The sun went into the sun and Mercury both are in Cancer. Okay. And on Friday, we're going to have a Mercury Cazimi. And that's when Mercury goes into the heart of the sun. So focus it will focus, our focus will shift by the end of the week to family, to tender lightheartedness and expressing our feelings. And it may feel a little messy and a little unstructured, but with this energy being in a water sign of Cancer, um that's where boundaries and integrities and feelings, let those feelings guide you. And remember, the feelings aren't facts, but they hold the wealth of wisdom. And they're, if you're willing to listen to them. Okay. So what else we got? Oh, I haven't got, let's do the whole week. Let's do the whole week. Okay. So Tuesday, you're going to feel this, embrace a sense of stability, and the energy is going to feel grounded and allowing. So because Monday's going to feel the big chaotic day, and you're still going to be unraveling from that. So by Tuesday, the energy could feel a little bit more grounded, allowing you to find balance in your relationships and your responsibilities. You're going to wake up and you're going to be like, what was that all about? Or you're going to feel like, oh wow, I just had the greatest energy experience ever, and today I am just so calm. Okay. So use this day to nurture your home, your environment, connect to your loved ones, and engage in activities that bring you sense and security. Wednesday, energy calls for open mindedness, flexibility, embrace your power of communication, seek out new knowledge, dive into creative products, engage in stimulating conversations, and allow your mind to wander and explore new perspectives. Okay. And on Thursday, as we're wrapping up this week, you're gonna feel fire within you. You're gonna feel the fire within you and your passion, because that Mars and Leo ignites your confidence and your creativity, because you've went through the first part of the week and the explosions and all of the energies, and now you can embrace your unique talents and let your authentic self shine. So take bold steps towards your goals and trust your abilities, and channel you already had enough challenges. Now we're going to channel your passion into your work and watch the sparks fly. Okay. So Friday is where we're going into that. Like I said, we're going to have the sun and Mercury in the Kazemi. That means Mercury goes into the heart of the sun, and that's when you can receive insights, communication, from the cosmos itself, from your divine self, from God, creator, whatever it is that you want to call that. It sheds the light on your caring nature and how you show up yourself with others. So it's a perfect time to embrace your feelings, feel the energy that these people are not your enemies. Okay. They're just there because you said, hey, I need somebody to bring this to me and show me this conflict that lives within me. And so they're messengers. They're messengers from your soul. So to honor that, to honor them, and take a moment to check in with yourself, because it'll be worth it. Okay. And then I'm going to take us all the way. Saturday's going to be a day to focus on self-care, emotional well-being, to nurture your soul, and to take time to recharge, because that Saturday is that the second, that's when Venus is going to square. Like Mars and Venus are together right now, but there's a little bit of separation there. So the Mars day is Monday, where it's hitting the Uranus energy. Okay. And on this July the 2nd is when Venus is going to square that energy. and it's going to be a little bit different with it. So you're going to want to self nurture, connect to your emotion, seek inner harmony, and engage in activities that bring you peace and serenity. Okay, you deserve it after going through all of this. And then on Sunday, we've got a sextile with Venus and Jupiter, which is going to be blessings in disguise. And it's a moment of relaxation, grounding, and deep connection. So surround yourself with people that make your heart sing and remind you of your sense of belonging. For those moments are pure and joyous, and the connection is what life is really about. Okay, so tap into your inner strength. The power struggles are and the unexpected challenges that may arise today, Monday, and stand up for what you believe in, assert your boundaries, use the energy to address any injustices that are in need, and trust yourself to let your resilience guide you. Okay? So that's what's going on for this whole week. And now we're going to jump into each sign. So that's the days of this week and the energy that's there and the overlay that it's bringing into July. Because we're going to have another explosive month in July. Okay. So this is a week that's filled with a lot of cosmic magic. So embrace that energy. Embrace that energy. So here we go. Where is my awesome? Okay, so the highlights of this week. I want to go back to that too. You may, if you're in relationships, you may feel like that you need to move out, and there could be some bittersweet energy with that. Pay attention to your financial matters or disputes that come up, as they may relate to previous experiences. And so it's during the retrograde period, it's about looking into the past and what the past wounds are that are coming up so that you can balance these for yourself. So be vigilant with that. Don't let people screw over you financially during this time period. If they try to, then they're showing you to set your boundaries with that and to have all your ducks in a row. Okay. And it's essential not to let your anger guide you. Let it show you what the unresolved issues are within you and the wisdom that's within that, and go in and do your inner work to bring in the balance for you. Okay. So that's how you create a positive outcome of all these energies, all signs. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all that you do. Take this energy this week and next month, where we're going into next month, because there's these energies are like big energies that are here for us, with this whole energy of the clashes of Mars and Venus being in Leo together and in square to the Uranus in Taurus is going to bring up freaky, funky stuff in your everyday mundane structures, and how you take that out into the world. And the conflicts that arise this week are just there to show you what's time to balance. And then as the week goes on and we move into the Venus square and then Neptune going retrograde. Okay. And then we've got Venus going retrograde in July. So that's the energy that we've got coming up. So I'll come back and do a whole thing on this, more about the Neptune and the Kazemi that's happening on Friday. I almost forgot that. That's about communication. So, what is Spirit wanting to communicate with you? Okay. So, thank you. Thank you for being the gift that you are. Thank you for being the love and the light and all that you bring. And it's your soul's purpose to bring happiness to this world. And may you see the beauty within yourself and reflect that out into the world as the gift that you are. So this is Kimberly with Celestial Juju. Share, like, comment, do all those little things that make my numbers do the things that they do in this world. And I'll keep bringing things to you. Okay. Be blessed. Have a great week.